DepEd TV video editing. Yesterday, he has the topic all about the principles of video and audio production. Our Oplan BB Task Force Bandirillo member, one of the members, and DepEd TV national team as graphic artist. We have our the music production team as composer, arranger, Master LjAnn Vincent Wesser.
All right, so hello, good afternoon, everybody. Okay mo?
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Right, so let me share my screen. Let me do this real quick. Unya lang zero ko mo shout out to. Basta mo shout out ako, human ako. Okay, right? Nga na lang. So, are you okay?
Okay.
Okay, mo wala na. Basta mo shout out ako, human na. Okay, let's do this. So, I will be discussing on tips on video editing. Okay, gamay dito niyo ha. It's very real quick lang. Gamay lang nga tips. Okay, so dito na ako. Let me play this.
I am Simon, her sidekick.
I am your Lola Cell. We are Connected.
Okay, right. So mo to amo ang reel sa DepEd TV. Harang i-play og balik. So mo na atong focus again. So from shooting videos, gusto ta mong gawa sa screen ng ato ang mga videos like TV or whatsoever sa mga TV man ang standard sa DepEd TV. But then napamantay gitawag og software. So mo nang ang software mo ay medium na to tunga-tunga sa to ang production from shooting and then going to the TV screens. All right. So let me give you na lang quick tips para naatay gamay nga points sa tanang isum up na to tanan ba. Tanang idea sa to nakuha from day 1 to the last to this day. Okay, so sa mga shooters, mga videographers, again, always shoot with an editing mind. Dili kay pataka-taka ra mong shoot bitaw nga bisag unsa ra. Hunahuna adaan ang unsa inyong i-shoot. Muna nga shoot always with na kay concept with an editing mind. I will not be di ko magdugay o discuss kayo para dita madugay. Enough na, so film enough footages, so daghan tag kanang kwaon para ano man daghan tag kapilian. So you may cut off later sa mga uban man. Pwede ra na wad on. If make use of our kuan pod Google kanang Drive, kita mga teachers unlimited man na to ang Google Drive. So atong gamiton whereas palit pa ta mga external mahal man, so atong gamiton anyway we can back up our files to Google Drive. So film enough footages, mas maayo na daghan kaysa kuangan. Okay, then work organized. I will be discussing to you some mga basic principles how to work organize in yung kanang clips and also naming clips properly. Anya akong i-display ron. Start with creating a rough edit. Kinahanglan nga mag-create sa kanang rough draft nga edit nimo. Anyway, pwede rin i-preview. Basic tips, ayaw sa pabutang og mga effects. Do not put effects, do not put kanang graphics una, i-layout tanan from start to finish. Muna unahon nimo. So ibutang ang OBB, anyway, OBB human naman ang OBB and then sa BB ibutang na po ng sa BB. Humana tanan o layout ang gikan sa primero hantod sa last. Then after that, kung okay na, put graphics, put effects. Kay sige magbutang og effects kada butang ninyo kada part sa inyong discussion muguba inyong computer mulag na mo error na siya. So again back up una or ngana. But then to make your life easier, layout first everything, put graphics afterwards. Okay, I hope you get the point. So try out different things and notice the feeling. So in every picture, in every video na certain emotion pod not walay gitawag nga same picture nga lahi bitaw lahi gyud like treatment. So tanawa ang emotion sa video pod og the same ba. If si teacher is medyo happy or taas og energy, make use of the music nga taas pod og energy. Lain kayo o kanang active kayo si teacher broadcaster na music ninyo pampatay. Okay? So dili pwede nga na. So tanawa ang emotion sa teacher, tanawa ang energy, di ba? You can feel the vibe. Di ba? Nag-shoot nimo mga film nimo ang vibe. Nga na ang kuan. Like kami mag-shoot mig SDA, ayam pirehama ko ni Sir kanang Henry. We do kanang SDEs, mga CMD edit videos. Tanawa ang vibe sa teacher broadcaster or sa couple or perhaps isa imong gi-shootan. If it is medyo paspason sila or active sila, so make use of music pod nga medyo pabor sa ilaha or paspas pod. Then kung slow din slow pod, medyo ambient or whatsoever instrumental. Then do not try kanang mga transitions nga grabe kayo ka magpasikat na ba ta kayo nga transitions. Do not put transitions nga grabe kayo ka mura kaga kuana na mura kaga sa tawagan na ga show pang idbulaga or whatsoever. Do not do that. Simple lang ato basta kay masabtan ang lesson muna ato ang target. Do not overuse of transitions and effects. Then create a nice intro muna magamat og spiel nga na like ato kamamutya na siya kagalingon nga spiel si Ma'am Herlin na kagalingon nga na and whatsoever. Gama mo inyo ang titles at the end kanang signature ninyo. And do not lose that. Muna inyong signature. Muna inyong branding perhaps. Then lower thirds mo nalimtan og sulti yan gahapon siguro ang lower thirds titles at mga name bags apil na to siya. Na-discuss mo ni Sir Henry ganina pod. So okay na to. So add appropriate music and sound effects, right? Muna gitawag og sound design. Tagaan mo sample niya. Then mo ni ang importante kayo, RAM memory is a video editor's best friend. So atong higugmaon ang atong RAM and be patient. Okay? File naming conventions. Muna amua og mao na sa SDO gigamit pod. I hope nga inyong screenshot na unsaon niyo pagkuha ng kuan. Dapat TV ang amua subject maguna English, Filipino, etc. Grade level from kinder to senior high. Unsa na nga quarter and unsa na nga episode. Muna among gigamit nga name file naming convention. Sa SDO siguro pwede og subject, grade, quarter og lesson title. Okay? Nga na. Shortcut keys, very important. Ang shortcut keys kay muna makapamubo sa inyong trabaho. Okay? How you play
Number 1, which is shortcut keys. Shortcut keys are made for us to be more efficient. I mean, like in real life, it feels so good whenever we can move around things from one place to another, right? So just like on our editing software, we can move around and do things everything we like just by pressing one single key on our keyboard. So, for example, instead of clicking everything on my screen, I have shortcuts for my timeline, effects, effects control panel, whenever I need to do, enable, or disable my clip, nest my clip, and actually I can move all over my timeline by just pressing a single key on my keyboard. Whenever I need to jump and add keyframes from the start or end of my clip, whenever I need to move one frame to the left or right, whenever I need to select and render my clip, or whenever I need to cut clips on my timeline, I don't need to use the razor tool, just single press on my keyboard, then it already cuts my clip. So by using shortcut keys, we can save a lot of time and do a lot of things on our timeline without any hassle clicking or scrolling the mouse.
Alright, so screenshot mo ang shortcut keys sa Filmora. We have Control Z. Amigo hagod ng Control Z kay if ever masayop mo, kana mo yung go-to Control Z. Muna yung kinamiguhan na Control Z or Control Y, then new pod. Sakara magamit ho kanang cut, trim, kana nga mga shortcuts, Control R, whatsoever. Okay, screenshot that in 1, 2, 3, go. Stop. Right. Then, second is organize your clips. Unsaon pag-organize ng ato ang clips kay kung pataka ra magbutang sa inyong desktop. Sagara na ba mga teachers kay amigo kaayo ang desktop, mo na himong repository sa files, mo na himong dumping area. Mulag yun inyong computer ana because nasa drive C ang running kuan ng desktop. So, organize your clips. Unsaon? Make use of folders. Kailangan mo folders. So magama mo kanang folder using the file naming convention yung gihatag ganina. In that case, video lesson sample hang gigama kay mo na ang gigamit gahapon. So file naming convention ganina mo na ibuhata isuwat sa folder and make use of subfolders, right? Unsa man mga subfolders mo na ang gipanggama. A-roll ana ang main shots, backgrounds ana tanang backgrounds i-dump nimo, B-roll nga shots tanan ato i-dump. Final output ana na sudlan nimo og kompleto na gyud og agreed na tanan. And then OBB, CBB, other videos kung amoy laing ipangbutang, anto ipangsod. preview ana ang draft ninyong rendering. After ma-render mo og kanang pang-preview ana niyo i-dump ana. And you can render kanang lower version sa una ana sa preview. Unya na mo render og higher nga bitrate og taas-taas like 1080 ato na sa final output. Pero kung for preview lang, simple kinagaanan ninyo nga rendering mo na ibuhata. Scoring tanang music ana ibutang, then transitions. Okay, transitions. Hindi mo ko bang basa eh. Sorry. Then, right, muna ang purma sa timeline. Okay, na-discuss mo ito ngayon na. Di na elaborate kayo.
Tip number 2 is organizing all your clips before you start editing your video. Not just before you edit the video, but also before you shoot, identify kung anong klase na video or feeling yung gusto mong iparamdam sa audience mo pag pinapanood na yung video mo. So let's take my latest video, The Heart of Siargao, as an example. I want to portray the emotion of the locals, show their activities, while simultaneously showing the beauty of the place. And I want my video to be perceived as one continuous flow of movement. Kumbaga, tuloy-tuloy lang and dire-diretso lang yung cuts using in-camera transitions. And basically, all of my shots were almost match cuts, panning, tilting, dolly zooming, and other in-camera transitions that we can apply in editing. So since my shots were like that, I organized my clips by creating multiple sequences like people, drone, landscapes, things, if the camera is moving to the right or left, up or down, silhouettes, wide shots, stills, close-up shot. And because walang script or storyboard yung video, I have to create my own story with the shots that I got and its matching movements. And since my clips are organized, mas madaling hanapin yung mga clips na kailangan ko that will match the movement and the story. It's very simple, pero sobrang useful, especially if you have a ton of footages to work with.
Alright, next step, sound design. This is very important also kay nindot ang video niya yung sound dili kayo kuha murag di ba again hang giingon 50% video 50% pod audio, right? Sound design, let me give you an example of sound design.
Do you have any idea where we are going in today's session? Aha! Let me give you a clue. It is a place where animals are raised and plants are grown for food. Do you know the answer? Correct! It's a farm. So come on, let's take a ride on the magic carpet and we'll take you to one of Bohol's tourist destinations.
Okay, so mo to yung example of sound design. Kinaaman si Ma'am Herlin sa farm, so naay mga manok sa likod, naay kabaw, naay bake, kay farm gani. So magamit tag sound pod nga naapod sa makita sa screen. Like kung makita mo manok ato, amang magamit mo og tingog sa baboy kung manok ra, so mangita mo sound sa manok. Anyway, you can download that effects na sa YouTube. Anyway, di man siguro na masisi kay gamay ra man kaayo naraman sa mga 5 seconds or mga 3 seconds perhaps. So sound design. Kung unsay makita sa screen, make use of it. Kung transition man gani, butangi po kanang whoosh nga sound or whatsoever. Kung naay magic nga kuan, then magic spells nga sound effects or whatsoever, like katong gibuhat ni Ma'am Herlin. I hope you get the idea. Okay? Then speed up your editing rig. The next step is atong kasi sige na focus sa editing. Ato sa tanawon po ang ato ang rig. Ato ang computer ba, atong laptop. Kung saan to pag speed up sa ato ang laptop. Okay? Let me play this one. Tanawan ninyo kay daghan mo magamit ani in speeding up our rig. Whatsoever ba na, kung i3 ba na or i7 o unsa nang inyong rig, 20GB RAM, 24, 36, o unsa pa. Right?
Tip number 4 is speed up your editing rig. Nobody loves slow computer. It's so frustrating and it slows down our workflow a lot. So to speed things up, let me give you some tips to make your computer faster. So step number 1, we should all know that our editing software relies a lot on our CPU or processor and the RAM. So it's better to invest on those parts first before buying the less important parts. So for year 2020, here's my recommendations for RAMs and processors. Step
Okay. So, nagi-post si Miko. I know some
Tip
are
number 4.
kanang kuan nganong gigamit to nga video. Yes, ing allow si Miko na ay video niya nga certain nga mingon siya nga for teachers it's okay nga gamiton niya video. That's why I use his video. Anyway, hing message po ko niya man sa iyang YouTube channel. Right, okay. Mo na yung mga recommended nga mga level sa computer nga if ever you want to pursue editing or gusto mo mag-editor or ngana. Then mo na yung processor if you want real fast kanang Intel Core nga 9 i9 Ryzen nga 3900X. Kung mid-range lang natay Intel Core i7 then AMD Ryzen 7 ang gigamit is Ryzen 5 ra gani. Entry level then Intel Core i7 Ryzen 7 and RAM also naput sa kilid so 16GB, 8GB DDR4 or whatsoever Corsair or Kingston. Right? So next. Another one is always empty your temporary files. Kasagaran, for example, mogamit ka og kanang After Effects. After ko mag-edit sa After Effects, kinataasan na hong RAM ma-consume, mapuno or ma-red gyud og magregla na nga ho ang C. Muna nga from time to time, i-always na ho empty ang temporary files. Unsao man na when maggamit kita editing softwares like Do or whatsoever kani mga editing softwares, ang RAM na to ana magsigi og kanang nay mga cache files ba. Then, like After Effects, bugatay mami og kanang files muna nga mapuno gyud nga mo ang kanang temporary files. So unsao man nato pag-clean up, mao ni buhaton.
Number 2, always empty your temp files. So to delete your temp files, go to Start menu, type %temp% and delete everything that the folder contains. By doing this, it can save a lot of space and delete some unnecessary files. Step number 3 is optimizing your windows. First, open your Start menu, type in Performance, then select Adjust the appearance and performance of Windows. Select Adjust for the best performance, then just check out these 4 boxes. Click Apply, and OK.
Alright, if you want that kanang video nga mas slow up, you can go to Miku Tiotangko's YouTube channel or you can review this kani nga video. Right? Then another one, hapit akong human, install programs on your SSD. Kasagaran kay program na to naa sa Drive C. So grabe na kayo kabugat na tong Drive C. Sa kanang tiwasan pa gyud sa mga desktop nga napuno og installers, then or mga folders, mga bisang unsang ipamutang na sa desktop, then puno gyud. So, install programs on your SSDs. Photo signal review. Okay. Sige, SSDs. Unsaon? Okay, listen to
Number 4 is to install your editing software on your SSD. And make sure that you've separated your scratch disk and cache folder and put them on different drives. So in my case, I have 3 drives. 1 SSD and 2 hard drives. I have my Premiere Pro and After Effects installed on my SSD, which is my C drive. I have my scratch disk at my A drive, and I have my cache files on my D drive. So to end this tip, always remember to remove and uninstall unnecessary files, empty your recycle bin, always free up space in your drives, and do all those steps that I taught you earlier.
Alright, motoy buhaton ninyo. So again, ako ang tanang installers nga mga running files nasa C, but then mga cache files o mga kuan na uban na sa external drives. Munang puno na halos o ang external drive. So make use of that kind of information po sa inyo in speeding up our work. Then, human ako, gamay ra kayo. So may salute to our schools division superintendent, Sir Benito Dagatan. Thank you for the opportunity in mong gihatag na ho, sir. And also our 2 SDSS, si Sir Danny, Sir Tinoy. Then our CID chief, ma'am, belated ma'am, happy birthday, Mamel, and also SGUD, si sir. Then our all OPS, tinanong pang mention tanan, Team Bohol teams, nga tong sa production, dahang salamat, especially our TWG pod karon nga mga kauban ho. Thank you. Sa San Roque National High School, our principal, Dr. Ambrosio Fersas, then Ma'am Carla, Sir Mark, sa tanan, Sir Lim, sa tanang taga San Roque nga mga teachers. Gimingaw na ko ninyo kung ako naglaag diha. Then sa Albor pod nga kuan amo ang acting PSDS si Ma'am Tulop, Ma'am Malu, then shout out ko no si Ma'am Marchie Ras ang iyang mga kauban taga UB nga naa sa Bohol Division, si Mark Cyril Putane Busing, then si Ma'am Ashley, Then si Julian, si Sir Lyndon ato namang governor ginasa una muna imong mastermind, si Doc Ruby, si Sir Felix Añasco mastermind po na muna sa among mga lingaw-lingaw. Sir Ma'am Julie Paglinawan, Sir Glorious Gemiri, Ma'am Misteria Yankee Handayan, April Hazel Coran. Naay ka pa shoutout ini niya, special kung nini siya kayo sa heart niya. Si Ma'am LjAnn Marie Cabasan. Kailan na ka Ma'am LjAnn, okay, ka pa shoutout nimo kay hinigugma jud ka kayo ani niya. Then Julie Marie Cajes, si Roy Purog, happy birthday. And Ma'am Alma Namindang. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you get an idea kung saan ninyo pag-speed up your day, kung sa mga simple tips lang. Thank you and God bless everyone.
Okay, thank you so much, Master Linton Bueser, for that information. So when I happen to read one of the messages from the participants, sinabi doon na laban lang Kobe. Para nag-loading ko, nano mag-ipalaban man si Kobe. Ang ato na yung mga computer, ang ato na yung mga laptop na Kobe, laban lang ko no kay we are on the instructional video development. So without much ado, let's proceed to the next session. The session is all about quality assurance processes and tools. This will be tackled by no less than our education program supervisor in learning resource management section. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Dr. Josephine D. Eronico. How about giving her a virtual applause? Take your time, Ma'am Joy. Ma'am Joy, it's your time.